Hi everyone, I'm Obs with Obs Avenue, and we found this homeschool boy tag that we kind of wanted to jump onto because we have all boys in our home, and we thought it would be a fun way to kind of get out there a little bit and get to know other people. We wanted to answer the questions and kind of to tag onto it, if that's okay. And we hope that's okay. So the first question was, how many boys do you have? And I have 4 boys. Their ages are 5, 4, 2, and 3 months. So they're all really young. And the next question is, do they get along? And I would say yes. They definitely get along. We go out in public and they protect each other. They obviously have their quarrels. He took my toy, or that was mine, those kind of everyday quarrels. But other than that, they really get along, and they imaginative play good with bad guys and fighting. And they really can play off of each other really good. So what makes having boys special? And for me, I love being the mom of all boys. I feel like sometimes they're my protector. We go out and there's ice outside and they'll come hold my hand and say, I'll hold your hand, Mom, so that you don't fall. Or they're always taking care of me. If I don't feel good, they're always hugging me and, I hope you feel better, Mom. I just love being a boy mom. They're so sweet. So the next question is, what is one thing you think a boy mom can't do without? And I showed this question to my husband, and his instinct was the bathroom. And we are potty training my 2-year-old. And so we have a potty seat with the little cup on it. And so he's like, don't ever be without one of those if you have boys, because they help. And actually, we are finishing our downstairs bathroom right now, and I think we are going to put a urinal down there because we have all boys. Why not? Help me out with the mess. That's your bathroom. And I think the urinal will help things cleaner because you don't really miss in there. So I think that's going to help us out. So that's a tip too, maybe. We'll see how it works out. What is your bedtime routine? For us, our bedtime routine kind of starts after dinner. We kind of do the same things every night, unless, we're going somewhere or we're doing something. But we have dinner, then we all clean up together. They all take their baths and showers, and then we'll have an activity of Legos, coloring. Maybe we'll watch a movie that night, or some kind of activity we all do together. And then after that, we will have scriptures and we'll say our prayers, use the bathroom, we hug them all and tuck them in, and I'll wind up a music box once. And my boys are awesome. I shut the door and say goodnight, and they are in bed for the rest of the night and they go right to sleep. It is amazing. I love my boys. They make my life easy. It's probably why I have so many so close together. I don't know. How do people react to you in public? My most common thing is that people will come up and say, "Oh, you got your hands full," or "You're busy," or they just kind of have that "I feel sorry for you" type thing, and I wish they wouldn't, because I love it. And the only time I do feel somewhat crazy is taking all of them to the grocery store, which might make people feel sorry for me, but I actually love my life of being crazy with boys. I love it. Describe your boys in one word. And if I have to put one word on all of them, I would put amazing. They're loving and kind. They're thoughtful, they're fun and adventurous, and I think all these things make them amazing. Hi. Okay. What is their current obsessions or collections? My oldest loves Legos. He loves the ones that have the directions to where they build something like airplanes or cars or something. He's always got one going. He's very orderly and likes to put things together like that. My second child, he has a dress-up box in their room that has like firemen and ninjas and cowboys and all sorts of dress-up stuff. And seriously, every day he's in a costume. He loves pretend play. So I would say that is kind of a collection obsession for him. My third child, he's 2, and he loves to play with cars. He will line them up, crash them all down, and then line them up in a different place. He's always got one of those little matchbox cars in his hands that he's carrying around. And I would say my 3-month-old, his obsession is mom. He follows me wherever I go and always makes sure he's with me, huh? Yeah. Okay. Are your boys loud or quiet? And I'm probably the opposite of most moms. Usually we're in the middle, but then sometimes we're on the quiet side. If I watch when we're out in public and stuff, I have more of a quiet, softer type voice. I mean, they do get their loud moments where they're running around the house playing and fighting bad guys, and I mean, they do have their loud moments, but for the most part, I would say I have more of a quiet, softer personality type voice. What is the hardest part about homeschooling young boys? And I had to add in that part of young because we're at the beginning of homeschooling and they're all young. And so with young boys, we have distractions where we need a diaper change or to be fed. And then I have my 2-year-old who we just potty trained. And so we'll have emergency bathroom breaks that we have to run and take. And so with being all young boys, the hardest part is having distractions. And then the other part is with boys, they kind of get wiggly sometimes. And so they need to move around. And so I need to constantly come up with things to change up the homeschool stuff of rather than sitting there every day doing their work. We have to kind of change it up a little bit. So it's kind of a challenge to keeping it changed up a lot. What's the easiest part of homeschooling, boys? And I think boys can get really excited about stuff. My boys love animals, so we are constantly digging into where they live, what they eat. You can get just excited about anything. And I think that's why I like to homeschool, is because they make it so fun to learn. Okay, what is your favorite books for boys? And my boys love books. We have story time every day before school. And so I just grabbed a couple of their repeating ones that they grab a lot. There's Stand Tall, Molly Lou Mellon, Read to Tiger, and Pretend. And these are ones that I find that they grab often, so I'd say those are some of their few favorite books that we own. We also go to the library and get books weekly, so they're constantly loving books, and I think that's an awesome thing you can do with any child, is just read to them a lot. What is something special you do with your boys? I think my boys love it when I play with them and I give them that attention. Go outside, go on picnics, go build a snow cave if it's winter, go jump on the trampoline with them. In the house, play hide and seek, build a fort, get out the blocks and build with them. Just give them your one-on-one. And I would say that would be my one piece of advice for other boy moms, just because they're constantly going, they're growing up so fast, and and they need your attention. So put down your phone, put down your devices, and just play with them, just because they love it so much. And so I'll try to post the other tags that we found in our description box so you can kind of see what we're talking about and jump onto some of the other awesome homeschooling moms and see kind of what they do in their life too. And I hope you enjoyed watching. We'll see you next time.